I'm just going to do a quick live stream to see if anybody's around and just kind of update you on the car. I'm about to upload another video showing my work today, but unfortunately I made a bit of a mistake. When I got done moving the BCM, I probably should have tested every single thing on the whole car, from the horn, the high beams, the turn signals, you name it, before I started doing any work up front especially. So now I've got a little situation going where my right turn signal's not working. Now the interesting thing is, if I put the emergency flashers on, it's also not working. So I think that's a great clue as to where the problem is. I just don't know what it all means yet. But it could be anything from the wiring extension to a connection issue back here on the BCM. It wouldn't be the taillight wiring harness for sure. So it seems to be an issue of the car. I don't know. The turn signal indicator illuminates from the actual power going to the left and right turn signals. Probably from the taillight side, I'm not sure. But in any case, I think it's just telling me, hey, it's not flashing that side either. So then the question becomes, you have your turn signal switch up front and you have your emergency light switch up front, the hazard lights. So I need to look into the wiring of that and figure out, where those join together at, and that's probably going to be an indication of what it is. Now, what I did today, as you will see in the video later, if you remember, I had all that wiring down here since I got the car running on the front floorboard, and I have tucked all that up in here. And unfortunately, where the steering column harness comes out right here, and that runs right across here, and it ties into the Trailblazer wiring harness, I was running all right through there. And then, just to make it really fun, I had to go in and get my instrument cluster finally bolted in. It's just been sitting there all this time. So the issue is, I was reaching my arms up in there. I was moving things around. I had to really, really work to get up in here where these nuts go to hold this in place. And I had to take the radio partially out to do it. So I've been pushing on wires all day. We'll say all evening anyway. I haven't been here that long. But, I think I've had a little bit of a connection issue up here in the past. So I don't know. I'm hoping that it'll be easy to find. But I do not have a turn signal to the right now. That's not cool. But if I go to the left, then it works fine. If I put on the emergency hazard lights, get the same difference. We get the left but not the right. So the question is, clearly it's getting the signal to the BCM for the emergency flashers. If it even goes to the BCM. Hey Harley, how's it going? Hey Dexter, thanks for stopping by. I'm just going to do a little short live stream, I think, since it's New Year's night and a lot of people are probably around with nothing to do. Been working on this thing today. Got all the wiring cleaned up and routed. I say all of it. That's actually the headlight sensor for the automatic headlights, which was snapped off when I installed this gauge a few years back. And I have a whole new one that needs to plug in. I've just got to get that other housing out. But in going in the dash today and doing this, I guess I don't know. Maybe I pushed a wire a little too hard and pulled something loose. I doubt it. Everything is soldered. Or I screwed up, and there's really no way I could have screwed up on the BCM wiring because I did it one wire at a time, wire for wire. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. Not the end of the world, as long as I have brake lights on both sides, which I think I do. I'm hanging in there. I've been in a lot of pain lately. It's been a rough run. I had to get on a steroid pack, but I'm doing pretty good, considering. But unfortunately, when I have to go to a steroid pack, that's a bad sign. I got a bad flare. I'm trying to think how I can actuate the brake light. Charlie, come here and hold this. I don't know if I'll be able to see. That's interesting. How about no brake lights? that would definitely be a problem. We got more problems than we thought we did. I don't know why we'd have no brake lights though. That's very strange. Only thing I can think of is the plug going into the BCM is not bolted in. It's just pressed in. And if you don't tighten those bolts up, sometimes they don't make good connections. So it could be simple, but yeah, that's strange. That's quite unusual, actually. Let's see if our headlights. I know my reverse light worked last night. The headlights are on, and tail lights are on. Hey, Cat, how's it going? Very strange. So earlier, yeah, we definitely have no brake lights. Well, I guess that means I won't be driving it until I get that figured out. Last time I had no brake lights is because I didn't have the taillight harness plugged in. But you know, this is all part of. I've got to test this. I've got to test this. My dog ran off too. He loves coming up here to this property. I have a couple acres up here, and Charlie, where you at? Charlie Blue. 6767. I hear him. I don't think the squirrels are out this late, buddy. Squirrel! Squirrel! They'll find them if they're out there. We almost actually got a bird today. We were walking back to the tree line, and there were some turtle doves just kind of hanging out. And I've never seen them go for a bird before, but he ran after it. Of course, it flew up and got away from him, no problem. But man, that is unfortunate, because now I got to spend some time diagnosing. But anyway, I was just real happy. I got this mounted for the first time. It's just been kind of sitting in there for a while. And I also mounted the switch. Oops. I mounted the switch for the gauges under the radio. It clears out the warning. Did you get that squirrel? Did you get him? Did you find him? All right, come on out. It runs. Nothing new about that. All right. I better put a note in here for myself. Brakes do not work. So, I actually did my first 2026 order this year. This is Melissa's car. And for somehow I got caught, ordering some parts for it instead of her, but it's all right. But we got a set of springs. I've got to get this car a little bit higher. It's just too low. It's like super low. And I can't even get it on the lift. It's so low. So we're going to change out all 4 springs. We're going to go to an 1.25 inch drop. So it should bring it up about, I think it'll be about 1 inch or 1.5 inches. I don't know exactly what it's going to be. We need a battery for it. We've already got new tires on it here a while back. So it's drivable if it had batteries in it right now, but it's just so low that it's not practical to drive it, so we haven't been. But as soon as we get the springs in here, hopefully in the next week or so, I'll be swapping those out, and we're going to get this car on the road this spring and start using it a little bit. Got one minor tune issue with the idle. Idle's not playing. This is a 2000 WS6 that we've had around here since 2016. This car has been around, but it's Melissa's, not mine. It's a cool looking car. It's only got 40,000 miles on it. Got nitrous and all that good stuff and headers, and it's an automatic conversion, which is fine by me. She didn't want to have to drive a standard, so she had it changed over to automatic when she acquired. She's had this car forever, since way before I've known her. But yeah, it's in great shape. It's triple black. Got brand new wheels on the back. The wheels that were on the back were a little too wide. Between that and the lowering, it was starting to get into the quarter panels, so we just ordered new ones. And I remember now, I got to pick these screws up that I found for the 49. Yes, my shop is a mess. So anyway, hopefully all you guys had a good New Year's experience. I sure did. I went to bed about 11:15 and I couldn't tell you what happened. And I like it that way. I think I'm going to put them in here for now. I never thought it would be the day that I would be, you know, not out somewhere, not out child of the night, you know. I figured I would be out there clubbing and partying. I said, I'm never going to slow down. And then I got RA. And I got old. The combination of those two will put you. Looks like the sheriff's helicopter's out and about tonight. Usually if he's up here on a night like this, there's something going on exciting. This area up here is quite interesting when you get off the main roads onto the dirt roads. Anyway, that's about it. It's not much really going on. I just was working on the car and wanted to do a quick live stream to see if anybody would join up. Nothing too exciting left at this point. I've been working on that for a good part of the day, just trying to get the wiring sorted out, so look for that video later on. Very disappointed about brake lights though. Gonna have to deal with that. So I hope you guys have a good New Year, Happy New Year, safe New Year, all that good stuff. I guess it's already safe now if you made it this far. I will try to upload that video probably tomorrow on what I worked on today. And hopefully the next video or two after that will be driving a little bit. I want to get a good performance video of this car, just showing how it accelerates and going by it full throttle kind of stuff. So it's a pretty fun car to drive with this inline 6 4200. All right, everybody, have a good one, and I will catch you next time.